Hey, neighbor. You're not here, but, well, your mom let me in, and she gave me food. I'm not sure if I got the lighting right, and I apologize if the audio's all messed up. I've never worked with this setup before, and honestly, you could just blame Tom. That's what I always do. So, do I like Penn State? Yeah. But it's not really a like thing. It's more of a I love Penn State. I spent so much time at Penn State as a kid growing up, and then visiting my sister when she was a freshman, sophomore, and junior before I got there. And then 4 years that I will never get back and would never ever want to do again because honestly, that was probably the most enjoyable time of my life. I mean, I'm pretty sure one time we set up an indoor sand volleyball court with about like 5 inches of sand and a volleyball court inside of our house. Yeah, no, you can't do that anywhere but Penn State, believe me. But about the sports teams, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with the football team. I mean, I literally had to stop watching the NFL just because my heart couldn't handle Penn State and the Jets losing the same weekend. I would go in Monday morning just totally distraught, and that wasn't a good look for me, believe me. But I've gone to the Penn State football games. I've tried to go to at least one a year since I graduated. I went to the Big Ten championship game. 2 years ago, I flew out to California for the Rose Bowl. That was great. It was me, my sister, and a few of my roommates who all went to Penn State, and it was just a great time. I still keep up with Penn State's football recruiting. It's a little bit more difficult now that I have a full-time job, but I follow them on Instagram. You can follow us at the 90s Guys. I mean, I've even seen the basketball team. I've watched a few wrestling matches. The Penn State women's volleyball team was dominant for the 4 years that I was there, so I went and saw them play a few times. Honestly, I've gone to more Penn State things than I think anything else. I'm pretty sure I saw their soccer team and lacrosse team play my freshman year too. I genuinely love everything Penn State, and I'm pretty sure that shows. How did you make an 18-minute video? Oh my god, do you know how much time that took? Well, 18 minutes. I think it was like 18 minutes and 29 seconds. That was forever. You really expect me to watch that? I definitely watched it on fast forward. So I'll touch on a few of the points that you made about anticipated movies. I definitely want to see all the Marvel movies, so you can just, again, check that box. I'm a Marvel fanboy. But I don't know how I feel about Toy Story 4, just because I think the ending to Toy Story 3 was just so good, and yeah, I cried, okay? I cried. What did you expect? The ending of that just, I feel like it wrapped everything up so well. And yeah, I saw the teaser trailer for Toy Story 4. I'm just not super excited about, what is it, like a spork? Come on, a spork? Really? A spork? I'm not a toy! I don't belong here! Also, as we all know, I'm a huge Will Smith fan. Everything that he does is perfect. I love him. I would definitely go pay to see him. I think he's not really going to live up to what I think it was a perfect performance by Robin Williams. I mean, he was just everything that you can think of as the genie. That's pretty much the only thing I remember from Aladdin. I don't think I've seen it in the past, like, 15 years. So I don't really think Will Smith is going to live up to that performance. And I don't know how I feel about The Lion King, just because I don't know. Like, I get it. The animation is so good now, but it's not live action. It's still CGI. You're not going to have, like, an actual person out there as a lion, like in, like, the plays and stuff. I'm just concerned that they won't live up to the memories we have of the originals. I mean, those are the perfect childhood movies. Speaking of childhood, what one present or gift from your childhood was either your favorite, the most memorable, or just the one that you spent the most time with, and do you still have it? Can I find it in your room right now? Let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really love the 90s Guys, feel free to subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, 90s Guy Kev. You can follow Tom on Twitter, 90s Guy Tom. And you can follow us on Instagram, at the 90s Guys. And with that, I'll catch you tomorrow, Tom. Did my mother let you in again? Nope. Out.
Neighbors.